One severe thunderstorm warning still in effect towards Mountain City, just south of Damascus, because as these storms move through, you're going to get a lot of heavy rainfall, a lot of ponding of the water on the roadways.
Bristol's Star-Spangled 4th of July celebration kicked off just a couple minutes ago with the parade going down State Street. A pretty hefty crowd out here for such a hot day outside.
Creating a winter wonderland like this requires three things: time, money, and a little bit of science. Using a lot of water, various nozzles, producing some very heavy rainfall, a lot of lightning, and the potential for some gusty winds and small hail.
The Storm Track 5 weather team, alerting you to severe weather danger.
All right, sunny skies across the area this morning. Take a live look from our Bank of Marion camera showing temperatures in the 20s. Calm winds outside, feeling like 28 as a result of that, but that dew point 21. That's making it a little bit chilly this morning with some dry air around, clear skies. That's the recipe for temperatures that fall through the overnight hours rather well. And that's what we saw this morning across the area. We've got clear skies showing up on our radar. Satellite picture also clear. A wider view, though, shows some high clouds, mainly across portions of the southeast. As you go towards portions of Tennessee, down into the Memphis area, Jackson, Mississippi, and also Louisiana, Arkansas. A little bit of rainfall and moisture there. That moisture will head up our direction later today in the form of some high clouds, but I think the rain chance really stays low until we go into Monday. So not expecting any rainfall today across the area. Hour by hour, warming up into the 60s. 61, 63 degrees this afternoon. Not too bad in terms of our temperatures, with spring-like air returning and spring-like temperatures as well. Temperatures about 62 in Kingsport, Bristol, 63 towards Johnson City. Could even get a little warmer than that if we get a few breezier conditions and a few more peaks of sunshine, but the clouds don't move in until later on in the day. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't think anyone complains when temperatures get a little bit warmer than what they're forecasted. 61 in Lebanon, 62 in Abilene, and 61 in Duffield this afternoon. How about 50s towards Boone, Jefferson, 59, Mountain City, 62 Elizabethton, 63 in Grundy, 60 in Clintwood, and 60 in the Norton area as we go into your Sunday afternoon. Now, tonight we'll be cooling down, but before that, we'll see breezy conditions as we go into the later portion of today. That'll usher in some warmer air and also help usher in some of those clouds, mainly late in the day. Here we go, 10:30 tonight. Notice still mainly clear across the area, but clouds do increase overnight. And I think the rain chance, while it may increase just slightly, probably only about 20%. I think the air is going to be too dry through the overnight to really allow a lot of this to reach the ground. So you may see a lot on radar, but probably most of it not making it to the ground. As I mentioned, rain chance only about 20% or so. Could see a few sprinkles, though, as we go into Monday morning, and the same as we go through Monday, with cloud cover sticking around through much of Monday and into Tuesday, before a cold front moves in later on Tuesday. Partly cloudy skies tonight, light winds around, temperatures through the overnight, generally anywhere between about 37 to about 41 degrees. If we see that cloud cover move in as a little bit earlier, it could help us stay a little bit warmer, but high pressure overall is going to be the big story for today, and then rain chances going up as we go into Tuesday and Tuesday night. Here we go, future track, showing you that cold front moving through as we go into Tuesday. Notice it gets really close late Tuesday, and that's when I think our best chance for rain is going to be. Rain chance around 70%, the highest out of the next 5 days. Then as we go into Thursday of next week and Friday, upping it just a little bit as well. Check out your 7-day here. Notice our rain chances, I mentioned, highest on Tuesday, then dropping a little bit for your Wednesday. Then we go in the later portion of next week, keeping an eye on a little system moving our way, some model discrepancies. Not agreeing too well yet on that forecast, but I think we've got a decent shot for some showers, especially on Saturday and probably the Sunday of next weekend as a strong cold front approaches our area and gives us perhaps a little bit of heavy rainfall. We're watching that closely as we go over the next couple of days, and it gets a little closer.
Meteorologist Ricky Matthews taking us to South Holston Lake this week, where he has found a new water sport that's gaining popularity.
Most people who go out on the lake are looking for a nice, relaxing time. Maybe catch up on their tan or do a little wakeboarding. But for some people, that's just not good enough. Jimmy Ashby is the owner of Soho Excursions, which is based out of Sportsman's Marina.
The jet blade industry, it's still fairly new, and so it's a growing industry. So you see a lot of it, down south and everything, more tropical regions.
The ride is accomplished by combining a jet ski with the jet blade.
You change a piece of the jet ski on the back of the jet ski out, and you can't steer the jet ski, but you hook this tube that hooks from the back of the jet ski and shoots all the water from the tube onto this hose. You just run the hose up to the nose of the jet ski, and so all that propulsion is going through the tube and through the hose, and the rider, they have on the boots, and it just shoots out the bottom of the boots.
Jimmy says he's had people from all ages come and try it out.
I've had a kid that was 14 years old that was really good at wakeboard. He picked it up in no time. It was actually pretty cool. And then I've had some older people, up in their 40s and 50s that's gotten the hang of it. And so a lot of it's balance.
Balance that Olivia Bailey and I apparently didn't have too much of at the start. It certainly took a while to get used to controlling yourself several feet above the lake. Here's example A.
Oh, gosh.
And B. And finally, C. After a while, though, it got easier. And towards the end, we were able to stay out of the water for a decent amount of time for a beginner. You control where you go by moving your feet, angling them down or up to move around. The controller of the jet ski determines your height above the lake. For more information, check them out on Facebook at Soho Excursions. On a weekend drive on South Holston Lake, meteorologist Ricky Matthews, News 5, WCYB.
Ricky, can you tell us what you've been seeing out there this morning?
Hey guys, we are located at the I-26 rest stop, right before you get to exit 4 if you're heading into the city of Kingsport. And overall, road conditions on the interstates and even the side roads aren't too bad across the area. Traffic flowing at its normal pace. Everyone seems to be getting along pretty well. It's really just some of the roads in especially portions of Southwest Virginia that are giving us some problems across the area. Most of TDOT and VDOT are reporting pretty good road conditions all across most of the metro area. But look over here on the little bit on the right-hand side. You'll notice how the snow is accumulating, all right, on some of the elevated surfaces, some of those colder metal surfaces where the snow is able to stick easier, and the grassy surfaces, just because of how the ground temperature is. On the pavement, it kind of retains that heat a little bit more. So as you look on the pavement, there's not a whole lot of snow, but on the grassy surfaces, there's a little bit of that snow just because the temperature is a little bit lower. But as we're talking about, and David's been talking about all morning, we are expecting more snow through the overnight hours. So my guess is traffic here on 26 is not going to be flowing as well as it is right now as we go into the overnight hours. So if you're traveling later today, keep that in mind. As you go into the late evening and overnight hours, travel could become a little treacherous on the interstates, the back roads, and especially in the Tennessee mountains as we go into the overnight hours. Reporting in Kingsport, I'm meteorologist Ricky Matthews for News 5.